right. So if we talk about city life and village life, so you can say that we can't say that it is better or it is not better. So it is depends on our situation, our circumstances. Something which is better in village life and something is better in definitely in our metro lives, or if you live in cities. So as a if you live in cities, so you have some mm, opportunity to get easily that you have there are kinds of universities, some colleges, some good hospitals, and many more facilities you can get easily. But if you live in villages, so you will definitely get a good air quality, or you will near about nature. That is the thing. And if you live in a city, so you are far from nature, you can say. But so
Yeah,
that's the thing.
exactly.
Yeah, because I
It
don't
is necessary, clean air, clean place. We need, everyone need, but this is not
exactly
a first requirement. I think first requirement is food, shelter, and money. It is a
right.
and education and health. When it comes
Yeah.
about education, health, and the job and the money, I think this is okay. When it comes about making money, I think many people are also making through online, teaching and online freelancing. So again, nowadays it is easy to also work from village. But when it comes about education and healthcare system, I think these are both very crucial regions. We can consider that this is the region that many people want to live to their village. Even if we have a kid or any parents want, they won't teach their student after 8th or 10th class. Even if they have money, so they won't teach either their student from first class, right? They prefer to teach their student in a city or in a very high profile school, so they can learn better.
Exactly, like
This is
convent
a
or these
yeah,
kinds of schools is not available in villages. They have only public school.
yeah, sure, exactly. So I think these are a basic reason that I think we consider. Firstly, we don't care about, even everyone knows the, the poorest place in India. I mean, in terms of pollution, that is Delhi. But still, it is our capital, and many more people they go there, they work there. They don't have choice. They can't, even though they know we are suffering. Many people have a disease, just
Right.
you call that, but still they are working. They don't have any choice. If they will go in village, they what they would do. Like nowadays, we have a condition according to that. So I think this is the main reason. Otherwise, when it comes about village, like nowadays we are living, most of the people. If you will talk about me, I'm here. Uh, it's been a 4 month, but I have completed my education. I'm not doing job, any offline. That's why it is easy for me. If I have completed my education, all education, and if I'm not doing job, if I'm working online, or if I want to do something by myself, then it is okay. You can live at village. But when it comes about to do a job, if you want a very good education and also many facilities, we didn't get
That's
at in a village. Yeah.
mhm.
When it comes about facilities, it is okay. Like we can go market in a week or in a month, and we can collect all the requirement and daily needs products that we are doing nowadays. But when it
Right.
comes about all those parts, I don't think we consider village. And when it comes, there is also one problem, network issue, internet issue. But
Yeah.
we have also talked about it. Now in most places, network is available. Even if you will go in city, there is also network issue, internet issue. In
Mm-hmm.
many
Yeah.
places, even you are in a city, but still you are not able to, operate a very good internet connection. You are facing a problem with Jio and Airtel, right?
Right.
But just because of Geo, I think in many villages we can easily operate internet. Now I'm just talking to you. I'm at my village, but it is now easy for me to talk with all you guys through the internet. So when it comes about internet issue, yeah, it is depends on individual places.
Right.
When it comes out education and healthcare system, we can take example of south side. If you know, and if you will read the south places like Tamil Nadu, their village had developed, like they
Mm-hmm.
have good education system,
Right.
healthcare system. So everyone wants to live at least up to their college life. Okay, and if they are trying to get any job, they can also work uh, that is far from 7 kilometer, 10 kilometer. Even if you will talk about a village, like my block is just 25 kilometers. But if you will talk about Delhi, Bombay, all metro cities, you have to go more than 50, 60 kilometers to do a job in some places.
Exactly.
So I think distance is not an issue, but yeah, some people won't prefer,
Right. But
according to
another thing,
me.
like you
We
can
need
say that,
we need development.
hmm,
We need
like
development,
some market,
according to me.
supermarket, or food plaza, restaurant, and hotels, is it available in only a city or metro cities, you can say, or gymnasium,
Yeah,
or many
right.
kinds of stuff? It's not available in a village. But a part of this, suppose now if I want to play cricket, so I can't play cricket in my city because there is no near playground here. I have to go at least more than 6 to 7 kilometers. But if you talk about villages, so you can play easily. There are plenty of playgrounds near your home, or you can play everywhere. There are plenty of fields. So there are some things like, but for
Yeah,
if we consider as a business, if you want to grow your business, so you have to come in a city.
yeah,
And if you want to do any kinds of
exactly.
job, so you also have to come in city. So it's
I
completely up
think
to your
these all are,
circumstances as well.
yeah, right. I think these all are very basic need that we can
Right.
compromise. Like when it comes about supermarket or any places, we can go in a month, in a week, we can purchase everything what we need. No one go every single day supermarket,
Yeah,
right? They go
definitely,
either in
because
a
we
week.
now
Even
we
the
have
person
Amazon and
who have a
Flipkart.
right, exactly. And nowadays, Amazon and Flipkart, they are available village to village.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can order
definitely.
anything
That's
and
why I
you
was
can
saying.
get nowadays. Even yeah. So now it is easy to purchase anything. And the thing that you mentioned that yeah, we don't have a much place in, I mean more place, in city. So it is true, but again we can compromise that part.
Right. Yeah, and
Yeah. Okay.
if
Good.
you are working on agriculture field, or if you are working as a farmer, so you can live in a village as well. There is no any problem. So it's completely up to
Yeah.
your
All right.
situation, up to your education, or up to your background as well. You can say
Mm-hmm.
your
Okay,
forefathers
Atul.
depends. That is, yeah.
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 Good.
Yes,
Good
Atul.
afternoon to all of you.
Yeah. Good
Hello.
afternoon.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
Atul.
Good afternoon
Here
to all
Atul.
of you.
And welcome to you.
Okay. Thank you for welcoming me. And
Yes.
the topic is village or city life is better. In my point of view, both the life is better on the basis of some points regarding, such as the, you can say, if the service sector, if you will talk in uh, as the point regarding the service sector, then city areas will be too much better than the village area. uh, Such as you can say any type of service, and this may be food, cloth, or any services like vegetable, everything, or any maintenance service, or any system, any service. If you talk about the service system, then it will be better much more than the village area in city area. But if you will talk about the pollution control, and about the affection, and business, and illness, then the village area will be much more better than the uh, city area, because there in village area people do too much more physical work rather than the uh, city work, city in cities. And that's the reason that the people of the immunity system of the village area is too much more strong rather than the city area. uh, and The people of the village area is too much involved in playing with the collectivity of the all the people, and love. And in city area love is too much, you can say the positivity of the love in city areas, and people will connect by only in the uh, on the basis of the mobile or the internet or the Facebook and Instagram. You can say relation is every people's relation is only on the Facebook, Instagram, and the WhatsApp and mobile. What is this? But if you see in the village area, people after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months will be go for over relation to other relation to strong the relationship, blood relation, and people relation. That is the good for the people who is bonded by the people by the love and affection. And if we talk in the city area, in city area, people are too much aware for the development of the people, and you can you can easily see the people, the child who is only 2 or 3 years old, on his backbone, the too much more uh, too much more strong bike is, uh, you can understand what I want to say.
Yes, yes.
The bike is too much strong, but people, for the development of the student, do all these things. It means the people of the city area is too much aware for the development, growth, technology of the student, and conscious for the is too much anxious for the development of his child, how he will do after the uh, some age crossed. So it is better for the city area. But in the village area, people are not too much aware for that kind of work, and that's a play back to the village areas people from the city. You all can say your opinion.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you guys. Yeah, as we all know, why do people want to put up in cities? We all know they all want to get facilities like they require, they expect. And there are, when it comes to city life, we all know there are plenty of facilities. Whatever we wanna, like, we want to purchase something, we want to find something, then we can easily find and in short time. And when it comes to in city area, but we can't say like there are always disadvantages of being in villages. There are advantages of being in village too, like we can get fresh air all the time, and we can survive peaceful life as compared to city life. Like all the times in city, there are so many vehicles are being run uh, throughout the day. So sometimes we get irritated, like we can't even sleep properly. So there are advantages of being in city too. Sometimes we get irritated, but as compared to village life, we all know, and everyone wants to live in, mostly people, I mean mostly people want to live in city in order to, like, get some mm, good school. And sometimes, like, we are facing, we are suffering from any disease. So if we are in city, so we can go hospital in very short time. But when it comes to village, they are not hospitals. So it takes time sometimes. Mm, some people die on the way because they could not reach on time to the hospital. So I think hospitals and schools and some, these are the uh, primarily facilities. These should be provided in, at least in, we can say, among uh, 3 or 4 villages. They can found at least one hospital and one mm, good quality of school too. So, and sometimes we are in a village, and uh, we uh, we all know, like, vehicles are being run at a time. But if we wanna go to city in during afternoon, so it's hardly, we hardly get any vehicle to, in order to go to city, if we don't have our personal vehicle. So
Mhm.
these are the some advantages of village too.
All
So
right.
that's all from my side.
Yeah. So now you wanna say something? So, like, so I think both the life is good, but it depend on every individual, what life you want to live. So, and first of all, in village, and I'm not gonna mention everything. I mean, every point which you have already mentioned. Okay, I'll mention just little. I think that the village people are like friendly and warm-hearted, so they are much amicable than urban life, the urban people. So and village people they know each other and and uh, and also like people are much religious and also superstitious, so they believe on rumors very easily and they don't wanna find out the truth because they have their lack of education. And I think you all are already mentioned that in village area there is a yeah, there are some schools but there are also lack of some good qualified teacher. So that's why village life, but yeah, village life is also good, good to live a healthy life. It's a extreme a healthy place. I mean, in a village, and the village life is also like tranquil place. It's a tranquil place. There is some kind of peace. So and less pollution and pure water. So water is much necessary for human being. So and if I compare to like city life, I mean urban life, the urban dwellers, I mean who live in urban, so I don't think that they're consuming and they're drinking the pure water because and it's causing so many several kinds of disease and air pollution. Air is full of pollution. It's, everybody know it. And I think, but in like in city, so every aspects are available, every facilities are available. And there are also some disadvantages. And I mean, as you mentioned, that education, healthcare, everything are available, so we can get it very easily. But the disadvantages are like urban places are like full of cows and like there is no tranquility and overcrowded place. So everywhere is like overcrowded. So I mean, there is no uh, tranquility. And there are also, as you mentioned, that urban. I mean, yeah, I think that it's cities people who are living who are living in city. They are not consuming the authentic product like raw vegetables and other things. But if I talk about the
Natural.
village, so village they are and so they are consuming the authentic. I mean, genuine things. And
Right.
village people are also so much hardworking. They works in field
Hmm.
and but and they are social being. I mean who live in village and who are living in city, they are like excommunicated from each other. They don't like to talk each other. They depend on virtually. So in village they are talking each they talk each other but through mobile phone and through social media. They are not uh, they don't like to keep touch each other in physically. So yeah, I think so these are the difference. I think, and we know it
Okay.
very well. What kind of advantage disadvantage?
Made at the last that uh, all the people prefer, no matter how much they have lived in a city place, all the people prefer to go in a village life just for short time period, yeah, short term. Okay, if you will ask any people, they definitely love the life of village, and the reason is that we have all discussed here: fresh air, water, and a good place, and a beauty of nature. Just because of all of this, all the people prefer just short term life. But if you will talk about long term or a living life, that okay, I have to live forever. 99% people won't agree with it. Either if they are not farmer or they particularly belong to that. Like even
Bro,
this is the all point that I want to make. Now, Nabil, you can uh, stop the recording. Then we'll talk.